Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. So traders, update on the mining sector, gold, silver, just a quick little update because I've been covering it for the last few days. If you haven't seen it for the last few days, you may want to go check it out. But if you watch this video like 2 months from now, I'm not sure how you can go back and check it out. But anyway, welcome to today's update. Looking at the markets, we have broken out of a beautiful, beautiful channel. And I believe, guys, I believe I can fly. Jump on the gold and silver bandwagon and cross the sky. Right, so what do we have here? Looking at... Man, I'm having a good morning. So, I finished doing my trading. For you guys that don't know, I live down here in Australia, so I love doing my trading because I get up at like 4 o'clock every morning and then say from 5 through to 6 a.m. because my only trading time is like an hour throughout the day. So the last hour of the stock market, that's all my trading is done. So now I can do my other YouTube videos and I can go out and go to the gym and spend some time, you know, watching these cars go past, or jumping on some horses, / research. Because if you're like me, you just absolutely just love trading. Over 16 years now, I'm just absolutely just love trading. So yes, there are times where I sit there in front of the screen for 4 hours, going through charts after charts after charts, and there's amazing. If you know what you're looking for, guys, there is amazing opportunities right now just underneath our feet that are going to be absolutely incredible. People like chasing like Bitcoin, right? If you saw the Bitcoin update, you know the reason why it's crashing right now and all that sort of stuff, right? And I've always said, don't chase the whole analogy, right? Buy low, sell high. If that whole analogy, buy low, sell high, why do people have a hard time understanding that if something does this for 6 months, that's buying up here is not buying high? It just doesn't make sense, right? It's just like, why would you buy high? And then why would you, that's buying high after something goes up for quite some time, especially when something like Bitcoin goes from 10,000 to 65,000. Nah, that's not a bubble, mate. This is just a bit of a sideways resting phase before we hit the $1 million mark. The Winklevoss twins said so. Right, yeah, they know. Where are they today? So, buy low, sell high. That's one of the reasons why I still love the good old metals and miners. Can I get an amen in the chat box, right? Metals and miners. So, because guess what? Metal, especially like the metals, if we look at the metals from a big long-term perspective, we're still quite low, right? We really haven't made any big moves yet. Even for the GDXJ, like look at the GDXJ down here. The GDXJ chart, I'm telling you right now, guys. I am telling you right now. The GDXJ chart is one of those charts that is just absolutely incredible. And if we continue to start to see a little bit more upward movement, I want to see a break above these highs up here. So if we can have a 70, I'm going to call it really, really simple here. If we break above these previous highs, which is around 66, 67, but if we have a $70 print, then I'm telling you right now, this is what I'm saying. It is on like Donkey Kong, and we're going to see one of the greatest bull markets we've ever seen. And it could happen quick too. It may happen slowly over the next 4 or 5 years. Or because like the good old Bitcoin, 6 months out of nowhere, and we see this rocket ship to the moon action, and we just see some rocket ship. I believe rocket ship right now, the rocket ship, right? Elon Musk, he's built the rocket ship. That's what's happening right now in gold and silver and the mining sector, right? He's built the rocket ship. Now what's he doing? He's tightening all the nuts, you know, getting it ready for blast off, right? And now he's tightening all the nuts and making sure all the nuts and bolts are ready together, and you know, and all the engines fresh and it's well oiled up. Actually, do rocket ships have oil? I guess so, right? Right? And now they're oiled up. And guess what? And now they're fueling it up. And because it's a rocket ship, right? It's massive, so it takes time to fuel up. And then bam, out of nowhere, just like the good old Bitcoin, just like the crypto market, just out of nowhere, after doing nothing for 2 years, aka Bitcoin, 6 months we see a massive move, right? So right now the rocket ship, Elon Musk, he's actually putting fuel into that rocket ship right now, and it may take a bit more time for that rocket ship to really, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we have liftoff, yay! Yeah, clap, clap, clap. You know what they do, all that sort of stuff. And rocket ship, that's what I believe we're going to see out of the mining sector. Now, it might not be as explosive like we see with good old Bitcoin, but I truly believe right now we're in the fueling stage. And it's just a matter of time before Elon Musk says, right, we've got enough fuel, let's go. That's what I'm seeing right now. And so I'm seeing this on the GDX, I'm seeing this on GDXJ, the GDX, and same with the silver miners as well too. Gold right now has several massive long-term patterns on this market, that I've talked about in the past. There's actually a few of them that I've actually talked about in the past. One is a big massive, there's actually three major patterns that are forming in the markets. I won't cover them all in detail here, but one is the big massive cup and handle pattern, and that projection level comes to, let's actually do this here. So if we break past 2,100, then my projection for this is, let's actually do a projection here. So what you do is you measure from the low to the high, right? From there to there, there to there, you project that up. If we hold here, guys, we hold here overall and we start to break above here and we start to get back above 2,100, then my target on a short-term basis would be around that level right there, 2,500. So that's where I see things going on a minimum basis. I see a lot more than that, but that's what I'm seeing there right now, guys, when it comes to the good old Bitcoin, the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin, that's right, the Bitcoin. It actually is quite bitter right now for most people. People in Bitcoin right now, they're like, John, shut up, will you? I bought it at 60,000. Shut up. It's all right. So that's what I'm seeing right now when it comes to gold there. You get a little bit of a breakout here as well too, but gold long term is seen up there. And also looking at the silver market. The silver market looking really, 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 really strong. We've done nothing, very, very, very long-term volatility in the markets. But guess what? We are still in silver is actually still quite strong overall. Why? Because we've had this low, rip up, come back down. Higher low, rip up, come back down. Higher low. So look what's happening now. We're starting to create what? We're starting to create this higher lows and higher lows. So the weekly chart's compressing up. So once we start to break past 30, we should start to see some more fireworks. Fireworks and rocket ship is on our doorstep when it comes to silver, gold, the mining stocks. I truly believe that. Now, guys, when I say fireworks and rocket ship, it doesn't mean that if I go to my GDX, right? Let's go to the GDXJ here for it. Actually, no, let's do the GDX because the GDX is much more of a good example here. Look when I say rocket ship, it may do rocket ship, moon action, right? Rocket ship. And what was the other word I used? I forget now. Let's just use rocket ship. But what happens in the markets, right? We can see we have a move up and then we get a pullback, higher low. Move up and then a pullback, higher low. We've had what now? We've had a move up. So we could now get a week or two. We could get now a week doing this. What? Doing that. And then guess what? Higher low and then boom, away we go. And then we higher lows and higher lows. And now we're starting to get something like this was the trend line here. Which was, so we can see on the GDX here, this was that long-term trend line coming out there. And then we started to then get this. So we used that trend line there for that support level. But then we start to use, I would say, something around there. Right through there. So we may even get a bit of a pullback, guys, toward this support level before we continue up again. So we may get a couple of down days first before we start to continue up. But I believe the rocket ship has started, and I believe we're now likely to see some really, really, really good moves. But on a short-term basis, guys, we may get a little bit of a pullback here. But I tell you right now, I am so happy I didn't chase the good old crypto market, because when you chase things that already made big moves, the risk to reward is not good for me. I'm so happy that I'm heavily invested in the mining sector and gold and silver sector. Invested, as I said before, as in for a few years at least view, because I see that the rocket ship is just getting just getting fueled. Hey traders, John Howell here. Thanks for watching my video. For a limited time only, I am giving away free access to my brand new trading course. I've put all my most powerful systems, strategies, and trading techniques that I've learned over the last 15 years and put it in this course, and I'm giving it away for free for a limited time. See, in this brand new Go to the Markets by the Balls trading course, and you can get it when you go to johnsfreegift.com, you're going to learn, firstly, you're going to get access to a brand new training that goes for 90 minutes, and you're going to learn all the details step by step to my #1 trading system with over a 90% success rate that works on any market and any time frame. You're also going to learn 3 powerful chart reading and trading techniques. You're also going to learn 2 more powerful trading systems, and also you're going to learn 7-figure trading secrets, mindset techniques, and so much more. There's top 13 mistakes you're going to learn, the 10K per month formula, and so much more. No, this is not a get rich quick scheme, but if you are struggling with your trading right now and you need help, then for a limited time, you can get free access to this. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now, or click on the very first thing in the description, because for a limited time, I'm giving away. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now and start getting access to this full complete trading course, plus also the free training with my #1 trading system with over 90% success rate. Go to that right now, and I'll see you on the next page.